morning. Good morning, YouTube. I know you're asking yourself, I wonder what John's doing. Well, what have I been doing? Not working too much on this, but I did do stuff. Spent the rest of my 49 money on the 49. Sold some junk and had some money, and with what was left over, I broke down and bought a polisher. I got all this for 65 bucks. Pretty darn generic, huh? Nice carrying case. Heck yeah. I've never had a buffer. Nice handles. It's got a big and small head. Heavy duty. Anyway, I broke down and bought this stuff because in the wild all this stuff came with it. It's like I'm a car detailer now, huh? But I can't do it by hand. And my old buffers, I don't have enough equipment. All I have is a buffer head on that buffer. I wasn't going to buy anything new for it. But my shoulder and my wrist. I need surgery, but I'm not going to get it. Anyway, that's besides the point. Point is, I got a buffer now, so I might be inspired to continue on the rubbing compound and buffing, because this is none of it's done on the side at all, just the very top part. This side I did this fender by hand. This was my last part that I did by hand, and it took a toll on me, and I figured I'd recover and go back at it, but my shoulder did not recover. I guess that was all she had. Haven't done anything with door panels yet. Just making sure that I'm sure about what I'm gonna do. I did get the front tires mounted. So now I got 4 of the stock wheels on it, 4 of the white walls. Got the radials, yeah. That's how she comes. Ordered them from Walmart, I think. I don't know, I can't get that off. There's some on the other tire too. I need more of those beauty rings. I need 2 more big beauty rings. I put these bias plies. I put the bias plies on the back. They're old used tires. Hello, Chevy. Did you come to see your Chevy? Hi, buddy. What are you doing? He knows that sometimes I move fast and walk around, so he didn't want to get in the way. Just came to say hi. Whew, got dizzy. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I bought that buffer, and I bought some of this self-sticking chrome strip to try and replace the driver's door panel strip. That strip right there is missing on the other door panel. Gonna try and save these strips, but they were out of the stuff that I actually wanted. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I had to buy a big old roll of this. But that ought to come close enough, I think. Nobody will know. I might even use it on this door, I don't know. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to glue it down. I think I have some trim adhesive. Or some goop. Let's see what else is new. I put jack stands under it, but I still got to go up. And I still got to even it out. I got it up in the air, those tires. They're not really touching the ground. But I need to get under there and clean and do some greasing. She's a drippy mess, which is freaking awesome, you know. No old original car doesn't drip. But I need to get under there and do some exhaust work. Need to figure a way to jack it up safely without scaring myself and knocking it off the stands and breaking something, you know. It's an old car. Still got to cut that muffler out, I think. I don't know why. I'm debating between putting a muffler or a straight pipe on it because they sound pretty cool with a straight pipe. And I need to even the car out so I can check the rear end fluid. And another holdup is the brakes need bled. My wife's cousin's son volunteered to do it, but he never came back. Wasn't in no hurry, but I'd like to have some brakes. I think I have one brake if I put it to the floor. I don't know. Anyway, I only have about 20 seconds of overhead strength when I get under there and start lifting my arms up. I am a worn out old construction worker. Anyway, I like to say anyway. I don't remember what I put on the last video either. Painted the jack. Cleaned up the metal and painted the jack and put it all back where it goes. I found out it's a 6.5 tire that goes in there, so that's definitely not going to fit right. What's that wood grain you say? That's foam floor tiles. I had a bright idea to cap that off with floor tile. Got all the insulation down that I wanted down. She'll be nice and quiet and smell proof. This is just something we had laying around. I threw down here to get on so I don't tear this up. Anyway, I cut this foam floor tile and I'm gonna hook it over that. Might even lay it down on that dash. I doubt I'll just probably put some material over the dash and the back dash and try not to mess up its original material because it's in pretty good shape. I thought that looked pretty studly. It's not mounted yet. I just got it cut kind of and finagled into the space. But yeah, man. Might even put some on the inside of the trunk on the other side to cancel out noise. If I put a straight pipe on it, I might want to. But still need to reposition that or bend the mounts to straighten this seat out. It's not bad, but it's cocked a little and hate being a professional. But I have not been inspired to work on it. because I didn't have a buffer. I had no way of doing rubbing compound without putting my shoulder out of commission. Bought some Salon Pause pads and was taking Tylenol, and none of that just gets you through it. Still need to drain all the gas out. Put regular gas in it with no ethanol. Tank's got a leak at the sending unit, so you can't fill it all the way. I'm gonna get a wraparound clamp for back here, seal it off totally, and cut that thing off and reposition it so it's a little closer. Thought about turning it outwards, but I don't think I will. I like that stock straight look. That's like a tractor tip out from the Tractor Supply. Anyway, getting under there, cleaning all that up is going to be a task. It's going to be slow for me. I got 20 seconds overhead, like I said. So I'll chip away and clean away and get that all painted up. For some reason, when I lift the rear end up, this right spring doesn't have much spring, or it won't squeeze in, and that one goes right up. If I try to jack the rear end up in the middle, only the left side goes up, and I move the jack all the way over to the right of the pumpkin, and still the left side goes up. But it jacks up easy enough. I don't know. That spring must be shot or broke inside the wrap. There's a wrap around the metal. I don't know what the deal is with that. Still need to grind all these screws off so that I don't get jousted. Haven't gotten stitches off the car yet, but I gotta get it up higher. And working out here alone, and my wife's handicapped, so she can't just jump and run out here and help me. If I get hurt or something out here, it's a real bummer. They have to send a helicopter or something to get me, probably, if I get really hurt. And if I get pinned under there, well, somebody will find me eventually, right? So, being as I'm 60 and a half years old, I don't want to risk dying over a car. So yeah, I have to use my brain. I did clean up the steering wheel a little bit. It looks way better. It looks way better. It had black and like white skin scales stuck to it or something. I don't know what. But it's looking pretty good now. And it smells pretty good in here, I must say. The headliner's probably not got very much stink in it. That's what I'm hoping. We'll get this material out of here and that'll help. And then I'll take out the vents under the hood, see what mouse nests are in those. And yeah. I don't know how much stuff that I'm going to want to try and get running or working on the car as far as the, the defrost or the heat or the fan. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm going to want to use any of it. I'm going to probably find an old 6-volt fan, like an open fan you mount on the dash of a truck, and find a way to put it in here for when I go to car shows and stuff. These are cleaning up. That's just fog from the blacks. But yeah, that's not going to be bad when I'm done with it. Like I said, my shoulder is shot right now. I need surgery. I'm scared to go do it. But it won't be long. I'll have that cleaned up. I'm looking pretty good, I think, compared to what it was. 54 years of sitting, this thing's like, what do you want? Leave me alone. It thought life was over and was giving up. And no. I'm going to put it back to work. gonna be my car show buddy. Ended up not getting one rim sandblasted. It cost an arm and a leg to get those 4 rims on this car, man. I had to pay for 6 wheels to get sandblasted, and I had to make 2 trips 32 miles away. But I do have 2 extra rims, which I could JB weld or weld with a wire welder, any holes in them. But, you know, eventually I could sell those 3 rims because somebody will buy them because I bought them. Still got these babies, reverse steelies with the... I saw a set of these for sale for $1,300. They weren't selling, but I saw a set for sale for $1,300, and I paid about $500-ish after all told, mount, balance, gas money, running, getting stuff. The kittens. I moved the camera and mounted it on a 5-gallon bucket. And 2 of them go back behind there somewhere, and 2 of them crash out in that. Looks like there's 3 of them in there. She brought them a mole or a vole or something dead last night. But I still keep an eye on them. They're looking pretty good. Looking good, kids. They don't mind being bothered. They know I'm here. They don't care. But I cannot wait to get this thing shined up and get done with the body. Get done with the rubbing compound and the wax. And man, I don't think there's any saving this back window. I sure wish I could find some information, but I don't think there is any information on saving that. I've used a razor blade. You can still feel... I'll bet you could fix that. I can feel it. I can't remember what I used over here. Wax. I just put wax on it over here. It still feels gummy, but it cleared it up a little. Maybe I'll just use the buffer and wax the back window and see what happens, right? I mean, who's done what to these things before to fix them? I don't think anybody's... I haven't found any videos on clearing up a fogged out window like that. This came out of a junkyard. Who knows how many years this was in the junkyard, and you should have seen the original video of it when he found the car that he took it out of. Ryan at Iowa Classic Cars on YouTube. That's who I got the car from. Mr. Angus. He's a good boy. But we're going to put him back on the road. He wants to be back on the road. I've just lost my motivation a little bit. Triking season has come upon us. And started using the van, and of course it said oil change required. And it was about a quart low. And the air started not working right. We started getting hot. So I took it in to get the air conditioning and the oil, and that sucked down the 1949 Chevy money right there. $250 out of my check. I'm on a fixed income, so bam! But $250, I mean, I got ice cold air and a fresh oil change to go. And 4,000 more miles. It does drive like new. I don't think we should ever sell it. But boy, am I tempted sometimes. It's our outside vehicle. She's a fine machine. I would suggest this. It has everything. I can't remember what option it doesn't have, including a trailer hitch, and it's just got everything. Stow and go seats, Rear air, rear heat, dual DVD players, backup camera, heated seats, Bluetooth. I don't know how that works, but Bluetooth and oh man, I got a good deal with this vehicle. 174,000. Need an oil change at 179.4. But with running it in the winter and warming it up and cooling it down in the summer, just sitting there, it sucks down about 1,000 miles off that, maybe 500 miles. But yeah, $250 later, and she's ready to go again. Got automatic doors, automatic window locks. These lights above here light up. And man, it's perfect for trikes. Got the shades pulled down. It's got shades all the way around. What else does it have? It's got a handy little flashlight back there, rechargeable. It's got a nice sound system. Adjustable seat belts, airbags. It's got a 5-star safety rating. And the only things that's funky is the brakes go down when you push on them, but they work. I mean, if you need them in an emergency, they work. Other than that, it is just go, man. Get in and go. I'm happy with it. I can see why so many people buy them and have kids. I mean, my wife's handicapped, so can't have a car that breaks down. Got the old DVD player or CD player just in case. That might be a DVD. I don't know this. That's a CD player. This thing has it folds out or something. I can't remember what that does. But it'll fold out. Open, close. Oh, key's not on. Somebody stashed a key around here. Huh. Ooh, yeah, tachometer. Jeez. And I filled the tank up, so that's open. Ah, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a DVD player. See, I don't even know nothing about my own van. Don't care. Doesn't matter. As long as it starts and drives. Got 2 clocks. You have to guess what time it is. It's almost 9 o'clock. Time for me to get up and do nothing. Have more coffee. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. Stows and goes, everything. Need to wash it. Not bad. I saw one for sale with 400 and some thousand miles on it. So I figure we got till death do us part, I reckon, if I don't break it. Nobody's bought anything out at my curb yet. I put a bicycle trailer out there for sale. Nobody's bought it. There's our security guard still keeping an eye on things. And there's usually 1 cat or 2 cats. There's Mama. You don't get to see her very often. That's the mama. She's 2 years old. She's the mama of all of them. Chevy wants some of that action, huh? He says, hey, I'll bite you if you pet me. I'll bite you if you pet me. Ow! Don't bite me. He's a good boy. Mama's pretty darn mellow. She's got her 4 babies down at the barn. She won't share them yet. She knows how to keep her babies hidden and fed. She's up here in case I give her a wet food treat. Ain't you, honey? She's pretty happy with the way she gets treated here. Right? She's so small. Can't believe she pops them out. I think that's her 3rd litter. Her husband, Buddy, died a couple years ago, or a year ago. She's probably 3 years old. I don't remember. I'm getting too old to remember that thing. Too many cats. Anyway, that's long enough. 25 minutes I've been rambling on. Oh well. For the 15 people that'll watch this, or maybe the 6 people that'll watch this, it'll be entertaining. I don't know. Have a good life, everybody.